Well, hello again. EK the Writing Help here with yet another episode of the story. Continuing from where we left off the last time, it's story time. My next advice in the form of info for you is, if you want to become a writer, learn to read. Yes, you heard me right. This is not in the same sense though, I guess, as me assuming that you can't read and will name your name and a bulla. Well, leave it alone if you can't swallow that pulla of bone. Or ask your friend over there. She'll tell you a thing or two about what you have just heard, I swear. Anyway, I'm not here saying that you can't read and therefore should first go out and learn your ABC and 1, 2, 3. What I am saying is this: get into the habit of reading a lot, like me. This is a practice that holds the greatest power and the potential to get you to the results which you desire and want. We are living in the information age. Nearly everything you want to find out about is just a mouse click or a finger tap away. If you need it and can't find it with the click of a mouse, that right there is your opportunity to go out and create it for yourself and for others in the house, and also position yourself to make a name for yourself and some money too in the process. The YouTube sample is a good example here. Why? Because that info which you search for and found in Google was developed and placed there by someone just like you. By reading the results through, you not only stand a good chance of getting the answer which you seek, but you are also getting an insight into how people write to be meek. In the meantime, you are getting a feel for good versus bad writing styles and the flow. If you are lucky, or maybe it's a matter of you paying close enough attention to what you are reading to the duppy, you might even pounce upon something that could serve as the catalyst for a writing project. For example, you bet, my best-selling book to date was born out of a single forward statement I ate. All men are dogs, it said, and I had was to scratch hard at the head. After having heard it said just that one time too many, I began to ask myself firstly, of course, me first and foremost, if all men are dogs, who was it that trained them in this stereotypical doggish behavior? How did this come about? And a book was born for the Savior out of your mouth. The other reason for you to read is to learn how to do the very thing which you are going to be needing to do along the way to breed. However, you are going to have to develop a knack for what to focus your attention on and what you should leave well alone when searching the web from home. Let's say you search for what is self-publishing, and the result page, you are likely to see at the very top some snippets that matches your search term. They are not free. If you look closely enough though, you are likely to also see the word ad or ads. It means that these are paid advertisements designed to sell you something as the first and foremost overriding purpose I meant. If not now, then later on down the road, but selling you something is what it's about. Download. So, One will need to scroll down a little way further in order to find the article which seemed more focused and providing the required info than on selling. Don't get me wrong here, I'm telling. Either of the two will be, to a lesser or greater extent than me, focused on either side of those arguments. Do you agree? Yay! You can get very valuable information and insight from the ad-focused result as you can and will be prompted at one time or another to buy stuff at the other end. But the focus is tilted here based on which one of the two or the many from which you choose your answer in order to get reliable results. As for me, I tend to have a bias towards certain sites for my results, like Wikipedia for example. It's one of those I am quick in running to. Take a sample. Over time, you should be able to decide on which is your most trusted site or sites for reliable information too. Another thing I have discovered over the years is that the best place to get the information to get something to work for you is from the mother site themselves, which could very well be that ad post at the top of your search results. Let's say that you are going to register for your first YouTube channel or account. Take the time necessary to read what YouTube has to say about how it works and how to get it to work best for you and in the proper amount. The same is true for just about any and every other website that you may want to register an account with, I think. Try sites such as Weebly for your website building. Grab a drink. Or if you want to learn about marketing, try Leapage or MailChimp. Different sites will say different things on their info page, such as getting started, for instance, or start here, how it works, etc. And you can always go to their help, chat, or ask us pages if you have issues. In some cases, it will do you well to join their community too. Of course, some sites are more important than others in this regard. More on this later, maybe. See my Amazon report coming soon. That's it for today, my friends. Come, join us again next time and read, listen, and become a part of this movement. Be sure to subscribe too and tell a friend about us, or even a foe. We can use him too, no? Thank you, my friends. Thank you for your time. I am EK, the writing elk, and I am out. Note, some images here may be by unknown authors and used on a fair use basis as licensed under CC by Creative Commons at https://creativecommons.org. We lay no claim to these, nor to the music playing in the background with ease. Thank you. Thank you very much.